need to remember my hotkeys to start streaming. Open up a nice Coke, a nice vanilla Coke. It's my favorite drink. The thrilling conclusion to the Curse trilogy. There we go. Update all my saves. Ooh, excuse me. Timer just switched over. I think it's worth it. Go get some bitty blaps. Click, click, clack, ready to attack. I'm full of piss and vinegar right now, but that's gonna go away. What is that? A chisel is made of metal and has a big flat for striking. So, yeah. So, as I was going to say, this chair shows you which one to burn downstairs. Concentration. I win. I love the Tommy gun. I love it so much. Also, what the hell was that I picked up? A bunch of sticks? Brave soldiers of my lunar army, our very civilization hangs from a thread. The hordes of evil that fled from the void shall not defeat us this day. We will close every last portal. We will destroy every vile demon. We will surround Malice, and we shall drive them back to whatever hell they spawned from. May they choke on their own bloody screams! Now, charge! That Red Bones went down like a bitch, considering how hard they were in... Oh, okay. How hard they were in all of them. Am I seeing something happening now, or is it some kind of recording? Okay, fuck are these? I hope this small group of wood logs is useful, because they're very awkward to carry. The vent is the only reason I'm not suffocating up here. It stinks really bad. Oh, well, there's an arm. The day finally came. Maryland's claims her. Yep, all that, lives together, the bird. I haven't seen Grandma this playthrough. I haven't seen much of Gam Gam this playthrough. I'm gonna go say hi to Grandma. Hey, Grandma. Sorry, Grandma. Busy. Hey, Grandma. Here, Grandma. Bye, Grandma. Yeah. And that's almost everything I need to do down here. There we go. The oil drainage pump's fixed. Now what? Well, we turned it on. Alright, now I got your entire body, I think. I fucking hope. I got 5 arrows for this thing. What is that for? There's one area that scared me pissless. And that's this thing. Some things living up there in the chimney just creeps me out. It's like it's staring at me silently. I think let's go down to the first floor. It seems to be one of chimney. Ew! I'm full of panic. Alright, that thing's an asshole. Is a bite from that thing just death? Like, am I just fucking dead? I'm dead, is how this is going right now. That's not very cool. That just kills you, okay. Fuck that guy. Just... Fuck are these? Logs. Oh. I can light this room up now. Yay! Yay! Oh, the chimneys were connected. Did that do anything upstairs? Hello? Okay, it doesn't like smoke, understand. Did I bring the knife for the right reason? Oh, okay, ooh, maybe chisel. Maybe I chisel it. Nope. Shotgun. Well, I got enough. Well, it's doing something. Hammer. Soap. Nope. Okay, not soap. Not the chisel. Not the shotgun. Not the arrows. Fire. Not the fire. I do have a spell for changing form. Nope, okay. More smoke! Nope. I don't think a door spell would work on this thing. The shotgun didn't care. I think I will keep my distance. I agree. There's nothing else in there. Did I miss anything in here? Can I... Fuck that noise! Ooh. I don't think I'm allowed in there anymore. Oh, my blood pressure. Oh. So much easier to catch things when you just start counting. Sir, I need some arrows, please. Thank you. Let's just keep that door closed from now on. Oh.
Boo.
Oh, hey, Zero. You, missed a funny thing for everybody who's not me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently if you look in the mirror upstairs, there's a woman in the bathtub covered in blood.
Oh, yeah.
And if you exit the mirror, she fucking chases you down.
Oh, wait, really? I ain't turning around? I want to say I saw her. Did I have her chase me? I don't remember.
Yeah, both Paul came in just in the nick of time to see my run from her, and J-Pop's laughing at me. I kind of wish I had more to talk about. So, before you came in here, I went upstairs. The fucking cunt ghost in the attic decided to show up and do her thing again. So I had to turn around, run away, come back, burn the shit to get up to Shannon. Or Sharon, I don't remember, I don't care, she's dead. Then I had to grab the chisel off the floor, went upstairs, I clicked around, I didn't even notice, I picked up a bundle of logs and I had no idea what that was. And then I pulled up my Thompson, she got into my face and I just unloaded a full clip in her face and she just stood there taking it.
Oh, describe the ghost. Like, what is the ghost look like?
Yeah, like, it's just like, I can't explain it any better than it's a ghost.
I mean, what color was it?
Blue? Blue and white?
Okay, was it like a full body, a head?
I could not tell you. It was coming up from the bottom of my screen and made that sound, and I turned around and I left that room.
Okay, I've encountered the same thing. Yeah, I think you only ever really get to see the head of it. But yeah, it like shrieks at you if they're popping up like a screen, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did have the bathtub thing get me. Okay, I was looking back at my thing. I was pretty sure I remember seeing it. I just don't remember if it chased up to me, but it chased into you in the mirror. Like, you die in the mirror, right?
Well, it did not chase me in the mirror. I stopped looking at the mirror, turned to the bathtub, it was still there, and then started running at me.
Oh, God, really?
And I fucking turned around, I ran out of that room, I ran downstairs, and I saved, and I said, fuck that noise.
I'm gonna have to look back at that because, see, I watched it in the mirror, and if you keep staring at the mirror, she comes up to you in the mirror and then gets you all the same.
Oh, cool.
I didn't realize that looking away from the mirror.
Fuck!
What the? Oh! That was new!
Why me?
I never encountered that. You lucky dog, you.
I don't feel very lucky. I feel quite afraid.
Aye, fine.
Oh.
You right there, old man?
No, no, I am not. I feel my blood pressure mounting.
It's not the only thing that's mounting.
I promised Paul I'd use the bow more, so I'm going to use the bow more. You don't like it? I saw that too. Fuck that too.
Pop this chat out.
Bitch. There. Now there's one more thing I want to do before I go in there because I haven't been down there yet. There was a crow. There was a fucking crow. I don't appreciate this. Those who feel the terrible Gorgon, turn back now. It is locked in the central chamber behind 3 gates. As the aqueducts are by creatures who remain unseen. Those who cannot see the invisible, you have been warned. If I don't have to deal with them, I'm not going to. I found the central chamber first. I also did not bring my map to this place. God damn it. That is unfortunate. Very cool that that works. Thank you, Paul. I wouldn't thank me, just poor programming. Well, you see, now you gave me the chance to insult you, and I don't want to do it because you're a cool guy.
I'll do it. No, I'm just kidding.
If it's poor programming, but you programmed the game, shouldn't I still thank you? Hey. Hi!
Hi.
Why is there creepos just staring at me through the fucking door now? Or through the windows?
Through the windows. Through the walls.
I'm a tolerable person, I suppose. Well, you give yourself a more ringing endorsement than I give myself. Alright, once again, this time with, less... Oh, fucking...
I'm feeling.
I don't need this. If everything in here is instant death anyways. Thanks for never remembering, Jen. I appreciate it. Only reason I know some of the tips I do is I watch Paul's Curse 3 DevCom, and I loved it. It's like, wow, you can do that? I had no idea. Wow, I can legally cheat by watching the creator tell me all the darkest secrets of this game?
Well, I'm basically stealing a bunch of tips from Paul now after having him see do some board mode stuff.
I wish the bathtub lady would be around one of these corners. I don't.
I do.
I remember the amount of shit in Malice's castle, which was supposed to be a low chance, and yet every corner had one of those naked fucks running at me. I did not appreciate that at all.
Like when they get naked.
Yeah. Oh, I made all those changes to the lab machine. I'm gonna upload that tonight to Steam, Zero.
Fuck yeah.
Which changes to the lab machine?
Yeah, for the horde mode, he basically streamlined the depositing of the monster horde.
I'm dead.
Yeah, you're dead. He streamlined it so that it'll be faster. Because when you're in the horde mode, like, you just there's no need for it to be slow. It's just making it more convenient. Because it takes a while to deposit it, get the ammo out of it. There's no need for it to be slow in horde mode. In the main game, it's fine. It's there, but for that mode, it'll tighten it up a little bit.
Oh yeah, I forget.
You do it a lot in there, so it just becomes tedious. It's just like, you know, because he made other changes, like applying the void energy to the spirits, like instantaneous in those extra modes, right? You don't use the animation, there's no dialogue, there's no anything. So his reasoning was basically, why not this kind of thing? There's no need for the machine to be slow, let's just make it instant, essentially.
And you know what? That's a very good choice. That's a very good change, I would say.
Which means I will wait for him to push that update for me to do horde mode. I still need to I want to improve my time on boss rush first.
Well, you want to improve your time? Alright, here's a simple tip for you. Tip's over.
Shoot everything?
No, use Tommy gun.
Who's Tommy Gun?
Tommy gun always wins.
So there, you can upload it later when we get home. Yeah, it's fine.
Ooh, excuse me.
I say that like you have my permission. You have my permission to upload it late. All allowance.
Classic American.
How dare you?
It has been a while since I navigated these. Small leather pouch, perfect for storing all my rifle ammo. Fuck yeah.
When did you last temp save?
Oh yeah, I'll save now.
Yeah,
I've been temp saving on cooldown
okay.
while I'm down here.
Because all that's down here is the rifle pouch and the time spell. As long as you get that, you don't need to do anything else per se, besides obviously
Oh, speaking of.
the way. So.
Slow time, Tempest Tarda.
I assume the 100% for a file has nothing to do with mapping any of the dungeon things, right?
No, yeah, I think he said in his dev commentary it's all puzzles.
Yeah, and that puzzles and items you require and stuff like that, I assume, because I was missing 10%, and then I realized it was just exactly the 10 monsters that I hadn't put into the info machine in the lab. because I didn't do it at first because I was just like I already did it in the LP. I didn't need to do it for while I was playing through again. I only put in the one new monster. So
Oh, is that
I had to do.
is that little monster the only new one?
Which little monster?
Plasm Fiend.
The one little with glowy colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the new critter. So I put him in the machine to obviously get stats on him.
Oh, that's what I'm
Which
missing.
I hadn't yet. It was a pain to get like the magician douche to like spawn. He wouldn't spawn. Everything else in its mother was spawning, and I just couldn't get him to pop up, no matter how much I was killing.
The Lich.
You know, it's funny. There were eventually some spelling typos that I didn't point out, but I saw as I was playing through more of it over the last couple of streams or whatever. I think partly because I was just trying to make sure I finished on time, so I half turned my brain off to caring about it.
You finish on time? Like, why you got a time limit to have fun, Zero?
I have a time limit. We all have a time limit in life. I just want to make sure I fit within the streams. I barely finished the main game with 3 hours apiece.
You know what? Let me check. How many shots do I have? So I got 4 shots left in the in both my shotgun and my pistol. Great. Yeah.
If I wasn't running up against October, I wouldn't have cared as much if it took longer, but that was the thing. I needed to finish in 4 streams. And I knew I needed a whole stream dedicated to the extra menu if I wanted to properly go through it all. Because I wanted to take my time and check it out. And that's kind of the whole point. I wanted to see the new stuff. I don't want to just like click. Okay, that's the extras menu. Like, no, I want to read it. I want to see it. Look at it. I want to see all the art stuff and the concept art, the fan art, all that. The new content in the base game is great, but the extras menu is half of what I was looking forward to as well. So I needed to fit it within my schedule.
Sir, I need you to just calm down. Don't attack me. I'm reloading.
Ah, hit me.
Thank you.
Time stamp. And you killed him.
Well, I'm trying to show my appreciation.
I don't think you show appreciation with a shotgun. I don't think that's how it's supposed to do that.
6, 7, 8. Yay.
Is that the equivalent of teabagging? Since you can't crouch, you just pull your gun out repeatedly?
I might as well.
People did that kind of shit, like also like I don't know why my brain just think the thought of like Counter-Strike. You swap between your gun and your knife. People do that all the time too, like while they're running to an objective. They just...
Yeah, but they do that because it's habit at this point.
Well, yeah, kind of like how people bunny hop and stuff around places, like even though you're not supposed to for certain things, but you do it anyways because you're walking back from spawn.
Shit.
So you do it. Oh, you know what you should do, Zell? You should try to keep the front door closed just for funsies.
Zero, you realize I don't trust you, right?
I know. Come on. You can trust me. That's all. Just leave it closed for the most part. There's nothing else you need to do. Hey, what's up, Justin? How's it going? You got all of his limbs? Yeah, you got all of his limbs. you gonna Tetris this here, Chief? Uh-huh.
Reverse the arms, make him look like a spider. I also need this.
Put that in an inventory slot somewhere. I think it's too big otherwise. Yeah.
We going hunting.
Should save in the storage area and just pop your inventory. I still never used the smoke spell. I did at least use some of the other spell stuff a bit. Though honestly, playing through the game again, I used magic way less. That was half intentional. I kind of wanted to use the guns more, because in the original playthrough, I relied heavily on magic to get me by. Oh, I was gonna say, you know, yeah, you need a map, huh? But you don't know where it is?
Well, I know where it is roughly, but I still don't have this place ingratiated into my memory. A small wooden coffin handmade for a baby. Yep. Well, a kid. A nightmare. A fiend. A turd.
And a fiend.
Jesus, strike him down if he's evil.
Strikes you down instead. He's alive!
What the hell just happened? Yep. This grove is so peaceful.
Temp save if you want, since you did all the whole shebang. Not that he's gonna get you, but I mean, you know.
He might. Alright.
Just want to play hide and seek.
I've just left 20. That's good. I still have 4 more.
Pretty sure when you play hide and seek, you don't tag somebody with a shotgun. Damn it, Jet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure also when you play hide and seek, you don't slap the other person so hard they die. He didn't run very far that time.
Yeah.
I didn't expect him to be
obvious.
staring at me.
Yeah, that one, he just set himself up.
Now I'm not risking anything. I'm sorry, Justin. I'm risking absolutely nothing right now. Queen! We have fallen back to the Fate Crystal as you instructed. What do we do now? I don't understand it. How has my strength faded this much? I can't even help them in this state. Your Majesty! We need your orders! I need more time. This can't be how it ends. My immortality's fading. I finally have you. This is the end. I shall witness your final breath, you arrogant bitch. That wretched Hellspawn shall not harm Luna any longer. Staff of the Moon, lend me your power. Now be gone! Good aim, Captain, you fuckwit. Wait, was that the big crystal? Don't really need that anymore.
Don't forget your flashlight is sitting outside the woods.
Yeah, flashlight and hammer. Though I don't think I need the hammer anymore. No. We do not yet have the technology for what I am thinking of doing. Well, we do, it's just I can't for some reason. Put that down then. That should be enough space. Alright, Jin, you're sleepy. Time for a nap. No, yeah, can't quick turn.
I think I slept a grand total of 1 time, maybe 2 times in my playthrough again. Just because I wanted to make sure there wasn't anything new added, which I think you've already seen.
Yeah, there was a dream sequence. There could be another.
Yeah. But I eventually stopped sleeping, and I just kept chugging potions. Because you lose so much time sleeping. When you just lost like 5 hours or whatever. Like chugging the potions, and that's why I ran into less midnight hour fights, just because I slept a lot less and I just kept chugging. But you really only have to do that.
You Doug Dimmet Damn made everything Doug Dimmet difficult. I didn't think I hit him already. Well, that's on me. Okay, I thought you'd live that too. You're just a bitch.
No, your shotgun's leveled up some, so...
You're gonna move that fast, so I need to be over here. Yay. Speaking of, that thing in the chimney upstairs, fucking asshole. It bit me.
Did you actually take a look? Oh, yeah, so you actually took a look at it?
Yeah, it bit me, and it put me in panic for just about 4 minutes while my health was constantly draining. And then I died.
Well, that's what you get for trying to take a shit. What do you expect?
I didn't expect to be put in panic and dying for 4 minutes. And now I have no idea what to do about it. Because the fire's going down here, and it's all sad and crying and boo-hoo-hooing. I'm so used to going out the front door. Sir? Oh, don't think I didn't notice you. 5, 6. Yay. Put the rest in Fortitude for now.
Oh, you know what I wanted to ask about? Because I was trying to copy some stuff you were doing before.
Oh, okay. What were you trying? What the fuck was I doing that had you so interested, Mr. Expert Gamer?
Because you use the shield buddy to block back attacks against certain things. I'm like, oh yeah, because you can upgrade them.
Not just certain things.
Well, my point is I don't know, Paul, if you're listening. Did you change the way he works? Because I could have sworn some of the things I tried to use it on should have protected me when I flipped my back to them with him out, upgraded. Because I thought Zell did some of the same things, and I could just be completely wrong in using it on the wrong attacks. Because it was hitting me for shit, and I'm like, what? This is supposed to protect me? I don't know.
Wouldn't surprise me after watching my playthrough. Paul was like, nah, that shit's not fucking cool.
OP. You just, oh, danger in front, turn your back to it. You're protected.
Danger in front, my iron cheeks will save me.
Look at my ass.
We are trapped in this room, so this may be the last writings of our once great civilization. Our goddess is nowhere to be found. Only a few knights remain here, guarding our last hideout. Creatures continually assault the gateway, but we have managed to hold them off so far. Only a small group huddle together as we wait for victory or death. He hasn't changed at all, Paul says. Our best warriors are out there, keeping the demons at bay the best they can, but they are only few, and the enemy seems numberless. So what's that telling me, Zero, is that's a skill issue, bud. Have we been forsaken by our queen? Has she too fallen? We do not have the answer. With food and supplies running low, we cannot even escape our sanctuary. The prison mechanism was misaligned during the attack. Also, the moon collector powering it seems to have been damaged, but we cannot even go out there to try to repair the lens. We can at least be assured they will never enter our sacred inner sanctum. The way in is heavily locked, and the only key in that exists was thrown into the lair of the Gorgon. That monstrosity can turn a man to stone if he meets deadly gaze. We are truly stuck here, but if our people are discovered, once this is all done with, let it be known. We proud people of the moon did not lie down. We fought against the infernal invaders with all our might. If this is to be our end, may our knowledge and magic live on forever.
Should be a skill issue. Put a versus mode in this. Online versus. Let's go. You and me.
Look, Zero, if you want me to tell you how to make the guarding of the guarding easy, I can tell you. It's simple. You be better.
Yeah. I just go find a jump scare, you pussy.
Exactly that why. Because I am a pussy. Might have been a bit preemptive in putting this down, because I forgot I need to go back into the forest. Well, I end up facing this way anyways. Shotgun, you can lie down for now.
No. Send me a dog invade my room.
Puppy. Can't drop here. I never tried to drop anything in here. Big, bold letters for that one.
I looked away for a sec. What were you talking about dropping?
If you try to drop something in here in big letters, it says can't drop here.
Oh.
I've never tried to drop anything in there, so now I know.
Yeah, because it's a different kind of area, right?
Yeah,
it's not
from...
normal, so like it...
Oh, excuse me. From what Paul said, it's like, well, hello, sir.
Why you can't drop?
Do you remember why you can't drop? Yeah, because that's technically one room, isn't it? And, it just slide along the floor. in a very awkward looking thing.
Oh, I remember. Yeah. It would break the immersion.
Ah, that would break the immersion. Not all the demons and the... this.
These aren't real woods.
I'm just gonna put these down right here for now. So I tried to use the shield spell at one point when I didn't have the shield spell, and I felt like a fucking doofus. I input the thing and everything was like, shit, why isn't it working? Fuck, I don't have the spell.
You know what? Sounds like a skill issue.
Fucking was. I still don't have my favorite spell, though. I don't get that till the lunar areas. Oh, God Shield. Aegis Facere. I know Aegis. Is Aegis Shield? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure Aegis is Shield, but then that would make the Aegis Shield in Final Fantasy awkward, because then that's Shield. So maybe Aegis is whatever. Words by a fool.
If some games like Zelda 2 can have the spell, it's not that awkward.
That's completely fair.
You gotta go put those crystals in, man. They're just bogging you down.
Yeah.
Can I come in?
No, you cannot. No, the absolute fuck you cannot. No. No.
Aww, what a pussy!
Well, I didn't mean to hit it that extra time, but I did.
You're no fun.
Oh. I have it too low on life.
Oh, did you do that voice, Paul?
Like my great voice acting? I'll not lie to you. It creeped me out.
Paul was outside. You didn't let him in. What's wrong with you?
Several things. No, it's fucking not. It's about to be hellfire and brimstone outside.
About to be is not currently. It's cold.
You know what? I wonder.
You left him out there to die.
Yes. And that door will now remain closed for the rest of this game. No! I can't have several of you at once. Alright, I'm coming back up. Yay!
I guess it makes sense though, right? Because everything else, like sound-wise, it's music, the sound effects. There's not much voice acting in the game. There's only a handful of parts where you actually hear small things, Luna chuckling, Malice, making noise. That. Hey, figured it out.
Oh wow, this bag can hold a ton of Tommy gun mags. Time to blast some demons. Fuck yes! Oh yeah!
So the logic behind that was, it's a Tommy gun pouch, but the only way to get it is if you have the Tommy gun. So you won't get it before then. Because I think most of the guns and all that, well, I guess technically you might not pick up the rifle before you get the pouch, but I mean, you do run into it before then. You should be picking up the rifle.
Yep. Depending on how you're playing, the rifle's the first gun you find.
Well, you start with the pistol, and
Well,
technically
I guess
you probably
second gun you
shotgun
find.
first.
Well, you can, but you don't need to go that way at all. You can just walk forward, get the key to the thing, turn around. Well, I guess you first enter the house, set the clock right, walk into the kitchen, grab the key to the gate, go into the lab, grab the key out there, then just walk back out, open the gate, open downstairs, go down, grab the rifle.
Yeah, you could.
Now,
but
it's
I
a
mean,
lot faster to just grab the fucking shotgun. You're absolutely right. Walk in, turn left, walk in, shotgun.
Yeah, nothing's locked. The shotgun isn't locked behind anything. Most players are gonna start with the pistol and get the shotty and just have that for a while at least.
Generally, what I'd do, just so that then people don't feel like they suddenly missed out on something, is I don't know how easy this is because I'm not a programmer. I just swap the location of the rifle and the bow on the mastery screen. Because the most likely way you're going to find them is pistol, shotgun, rifle, arrow, and you might never find the Tommy gun, like how I don't think either of us did during our first playthroughs.
No, I found it. I just didn't use it. Like, I got it later. It's like I found the message and I burned the thing, but by that point I had already invested in the guns that I was using, and I just didn't want to bother swapping masteries.
Yeah, please keep speaking. I'm interested.
I mean, unless you're going around intentionally leveling up and trying to farm the orbs and stuff, particularly for when you're trying to get all the enemy variants for the lab machine and for the teleporter.
There has
Probably
to.
not going to necessarily max out every gun unless you do all that.
Nope,
At that point,
let's
I
stop.
already invested in like the pistol and whatnot, so.
I just forgot immediately that I was going to say I was going to leave that front door closed for the rest of time.
Well, it's. I mean, it did its thing. Leaving the screen. It was there for when you were on the screen. Leaving the room reset the randomization.
To be fair, never had a clue about that.
I didn't either until Paul mentioned it to me, but he mentioned it to late game. So once I closed the door and tried to kind of have it pop up after a while, it didn't. I only recently had it pop up. It did not happen in the stream, unfortunately. It was one of the few things left to randomly trigger. Most everything else I got with some help from Paul, but that one was the one that just wasn't popping up, so it's like,
Sayonara.
having the eyeball and the scarecrow swap positions. By the time most players venture into the woods, they don't care about making noise. I could see that. If in the little mouse hole you find him first, it would certainly also help players in the early game for their first midnight hour.
Well, it would and it wouldn't. Because he needs the...
Are you screwdriver?
I always keep it on me because you never know when you need a screwdriver.
You actually use it like 4 times at least in the game or something like that. You actually use it quite a bit compared to some of the other items. I mean, I suppose you can go into the woods very early. I mean, all you need to do is either have the hammer or get the key to unlock either side to get to the back there. Someone very easily could have just gone into the woods early, even without the map or anything like that, and got to them, I suppose. But for someone like me, and I'm sure lots of other people who would play, you start a game, you get to this house, and you kind of start exploring, and you're like, okay, there's still more stuff for me to do here before I go off to the the garage on the side, the woods on the side. My mind, it's like I kind of want to try to clear out what I can in the zone I'm in before I kind of move to the next, area. You could argue that it's actually more worth to maybe scope everything out just initially. Maybe you don't stick around long, but just to get a feel of maybe what's there, what you're looking for, what you need. But I'm sure there's lots of other players like me who would kind of want to systematically clear out an area. I want to explore most of the house before I then check the garage in the back. Then I'll check the roof. Then I'll check upstairs. It also helps me kind of keep track of what objectives I'm still trying to do and keep my notes like cleaner. At the end of the day, though, you can't really truly predict what a player's going to do. I mean, you can't predict what boss order anyone's going to ever really go in. Say for example, some people might find X boss really, really early. Because I think, I mean, shoot, what was the first boss I encountered? Was the first boss I did, was it the Gorgon? I can't remember.
I think it was the Gorgon, and no, I think it was Shannon in the loft.
Well, ultimately to that then, right? It's because a lot of the bosses, some of them are locked behind things, but you all will get to them, and some of them you kind of get to around maybe the same time. So, and how early you get to them will vary for some people as well. You got to the bosses kind of later when your guns were also more powerful, so you kind of just breezed through. Whereas I encountered them with lower guns, and half the time, like I ran into Shannon without the correct weapon set. I had the bow on me at the time, and I got stuck in the boss fight, so I had no choice but to try to make it work along with my other guns and the fire spell because I wasn't expecting it. So some of my boss fights were a little tougher for certain reasons that I would just random chance. Whereas you kind of just came in and you just started mowing like bosses down. Which, I mean, that's fine and all, but it's just like, some of the bosses, like, they didn't really get to do much because you just kill them so fast, whereas me, I was like, I want to see more of the boss. I kind of want to see, let it do some of its thing so I can see it all before I kill it. At least on, like, a first playthrough. Obviously, like, going through again, I did Shannon with like, regular weaponry, and then I said, why am I doing that? I already did that in the LP. The rest of the bosses, I literally just pulled out the Tommy gun and just started going to town, because I was just like, fuck it, whatever. I've done it before already. Let me just kill these guys quickly now. But I think with the exception of the Gorgon, because I think I ran low on ammo in there, but I used magic to compensate.
That was a lot longer than it should have been. I'm glad you got to tell the whole story, though.
Well, it was either that or we just stare at you, turning lights.
Look.
Ooh, it's green. Ooh, it's blue.
So smart. Yeah, I am so smart. I am so smart. I am so smart. SMRT. I mean, SMART.
There are more people playing Curse right now than Dustborn.
Now, is that the Cursed trilogy or just Cursed 1 specifically? Nice. Trilogy, definitely not 1.
Maybe I'll just load up 1 right now. How about that? Compared to 2 and 3, 1 is a game that most people would play for one time through, and they probably wouldn't come back. Whereas I can see people coming back more than once for 2 and 3. I know 2 and 3 have expect other content now, but like 3 inherently, just because the combat alone people could enjoy and like want to do different gun setups and try playing through differently, right? 2, less for the combat I'd say, but like there's more to explore, so you might like try to look for stuff you missed. 1, you kind of clear it and you probably saw most of it, So less people would play 1, even when the content die for the others. Whereas 2 and 3, I feel like people will kind of come back to and play more, play for longer.
Admittedly, I've been feeling an itch to go back and play 2. Because 2's also quite fun. Like,
I'll
one...
eventually go back to 2.
One's something that I was like, yeah, I did it for the experience of doing it, and then 2 was like, wow, this is really fun and genuinely terrifying. I don't want to go to a lot of these side rooms.
See, that's what I mean, right? You might miss stuff in 2, accidentally or intentionally. Whereas 1, you're probably not going to really miss too much. Because there aren't as many rooms, and there's a lot of stuff that you have to, like, go through and encounter to progress. So, like, you're going to see more of the game naturally than you would 2 and 3 potentially. Because 2 and 3, there's a lot more that you can miss. I mean, people are definitely going to play the remake, for sure, and probably, like, more than one playthrough.
I still don't know what the chisel's for.
Is it on your head?
Yes.
No. My lady, it cannot be. I'm sorry, old one, it's true. I am dying. My mortality has been waning for some time now. I have not felt like myself. Something has taken my strength away. And this is the result. I can't even protect my people. My queen, please hold on. We must not leave this world. This is what you deal with all the time, isn't it? Please do what you must. This goes against all of my rules. I cannot take a goddess into death. You stubborn old fool. I may not even be a goddess anymore. Please hear me out. I know I give you a hard time, but you are the most steadfast and diligent of any of the gods. I put all my trust into you now. What must I do, my lady? Take my soul and hide it away. Humanity's faith in me is all but destroyed after this. You must find a way to keep my spirit safe while my strength slowly returns. You must keep their faith from disappearing. I know you only do your job, but sometimes we have to follow our hearts and do what's right. As you wish. I will do what I feel is right. For you. I'm all out of vanilla Coke. Unless I want to go upstairs and grab some more. And thus I began to set Luna's plan into motion. The surviving Lunar Knights voluntarily place themselves into a praying stasis in order to prevent all faith in Luna from disappearing completely. This is still ear-blastingly loud. Next, I made a pact with the captain. He vowed to guard the staff for all eternity. He was locked away and performed his duty for centuries. Our goddess was dead for over 1,000 years. My hope for her return faded into nothing. But one day, around 30 years ago now, Luna's soul returned to the Earth. Since the Faith Crystal shattered, she was reborn as a simple mortal. But now... she's a magical girl flying through the sky.
The Waha girl?
Maybe. I remember. I remember everything. I am Luna, goddess of the moon and the night sky. The crystals weren't giving me visions. They were unlocking my memories. Each piece brought back some of my strength. Once the crystal had been repaired enough, I returned to her life, reborn as Jennifer. Now with the crystal intact, my true self is brought out again. That was not the God's Eye. It was the essence of faith. Chapter 5, Into the Void. Pretty bad magic card, don't use it. I'm sorry, spell card.
Right there, Yu-Gi-Oh.
That was a little awkward. My queen, you cannot exist in this realm for long. You are still not whole. Please place your hand on the scanning device over there. Good. Now select the realm you have just unlocked on the selection screen. Pull the activation lever and enter the portal. You will learn what you need to know there. You know, the list of things that sound like a gacha game, this is pretty high up there. Ooh.
Huh.
That was different.
Yeah, was it? Oh, did I miss that on my playthrough?
I don't
Well, I
know,
guess,
you're the one who uploaded the
but-
video, you tell me.
Well, I guess you know why? Because we're used to seeing the transition, but you already technically are Luna in that moment, so you're not going to see the transformation as part of that. You only ever see it that way once. That's why it seemed weird to me. Because every other time you see her transforming one way or the other when you form.
Welcome home, Your Majesty. What is happening? As I am sure you have deduced, your ancient enemy Malice is still alive. His hatred for you and the lunar people has never yielded after all these centuries. We defeated him in 2019. He was trapped within the Staff of the Moon, and Randall cast him into the void where he belongs. Yes, but that was only the body that was built for him by the Cult of Malice. Although his soul was indeed cast into the void, I can only assume it was released somehow on the other side. He thrives within the void and grows stronger as the weeks and years pass. His minions have been combing the lands, searching for pieces of the crystal, hoping to find your source of power and stop you from returning. But as we can see, you are now here. So all this time, my family has been hiding and protecting the essence of faith. My dad was a lunar, and I may be the last of my kind on Earth. Yes, but somebody was digging around your forefather's house and discovering crystal shards. This has fixated the gaze of Malice to the house and its secrets. I can only assume he is planning a massive attack on the Earth.
Stop.
Alright, cool.
Crystal.
It's time to end all this suffering. I'm glad I'm getting so many co-commentators on my stream today. I'm gonna complete my mission. Tread lightly, my girl. You are the only enemy left who can do this. My old throne. I do not even feel fit to sit in until I've destroyed my enemy once and for all. Hello. Yes, you do look like our queen, but you are different somehow. We are not sure who you really are. Let's make a deal. I found this sword and shield in our queen's palace. Take them free of charge, but you cannot keep them till you prove your worth. If you can spar with our captain and emerge victorious, they are both yours. If you are not a goddess, the portal of this realm will remain closed. Prove your strength if you wish to leave here. Couldn't he, said, if you are not a goddess, well, our captain will kill you. Welcome to the combat arena, where knight's strength is proven. To your left is the entrance. To the right, you can practice your skill with sword and shield. Come see me if you can score over 1,000 points on the training machine. That's unfortunate. Once one hits you, you can't see the other ones coming.
You gotta be like Jean-Claude Van Damme in Bloodsport. You gotta close your eyes and feel it. Roundhouse kick. And punch him in the balls!
Wow, great job. Here's a small reward for that performance, my lady. Yay, a ball. A fear ball. Defeat enemies skillfully and fill this meter to create a fear orb. These can be traded for items. Yay! Alright, time to fight. The man who is very pissed off to see his queen.
I was gonna say, first time seeing his queen in how long? The first thing he does is tries to fucking kill her. My queen, I deny. It's true. Right? Because, you know, they wouldn't necessarily know. They can't be for sure that it is her. Just like how the shop saying the same thing.
Look, Bald Bull, I'm waiting for you to become Bald Bull. That's the freest chance I have to hit you.
Counter hit. You only get 2-3 swings from this anyway.
Yeah. But you see, they are free swings,
Yeah.
and that's a price I like.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, it's not your first time for this boss fight. You've done this like 3 times now.
To be fair, I only ever fought him like once per playthrough.
Ah, well, once is enough.
You've proven your ability, my queen. Please lower your weapons. Okay. Hey, bud. We apologize for doubting you, a great one. The portal is open for your travel as you wish. Well, getting some faith. Gonna go hit the save point, because, I want to fight again. Because from what I know, the recruitment requirements to get him on your side changed. And I think it's now you gotta beat him again. To be fair, I'll beat him as many times as I want. This is a pretty fun fight.
That's not a spoiler.
Give me a moment, I can't really hear you. Crowd's very loud. Right, sure,
Do you
what?
want a friendly tip that's not a spoiler that will just be more convenient for you?
Sure.
Use your hourglass. Too late. Oh wait, use your hourglass. Use your hourglass. Yeah, have at it. You done fucked up, Aaron.
Alright. Gotta focus a little more. Counter his hits. Well, preemptively counter his hits.
Yeah, use the time thing there. I said loaf.
Yeah, whatever, I'll fight him again.
Oh. Okay, it kicked you out because you started hitting him. You got a time save after he kneels first. Then you can try to do it. I guess the timing of the technical was like that. Back. Oh.
1v1, no shield. Cool, give me another sword then. Make it fair.
Right, dual wield, Kirito.
You want a dual wield? I get a dual wield. Fair's fair. Plus, I'll bring Randall in here with a chainsaw. Come on, Avenging Angel. I want to fight you at full power again.
So
Nope.
now you use it.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
You didn't time save.
Yep.
That was a choice. Put your hands up like that.
I was trying to get a heal in.
I know you were, but he was just like, I don't give a fuck.
He sure was.
Well, now it's unfortunate because you're.
Look, I get to fight him again. I don't really mind. It's a fun fight.
I mean, that's fine if you want to keep fighting him. I got sick of having to fight him. The other fight.
Besides, it kind of has to, you know, live long enough for this hourglass to regain its charge.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The only other thing you could do is reload the save state that you actually made before. If they're at the same point, then basically nothing.
Okay, thank you, game. I accidentally clicked the fucking hotbar. Nope. 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 You and me, no shield. Let's go. 1v1. Had to try. This is it. Oh my god, this could be fast enough for my final attack.
And
That's some bullshit there.
you fucking animated your ass.
You sure did. But you know, you could also stand in melee range, you fucking pussy. Look, man, if I literally can't hit him with my sword and he's sitting there stabbing me, it's kind of cheating.
His swords are bigger than yours. You know what I mean? Oh, that's why. Oh, so okay, so Paul's pointing out why it keeps ending the fight when you load the time thing. It's true, because you're loading back in. The trigger is putting your weapons down. Because you're loading back in and your weapons are down.
Yeah, I know, I need to be faster to pull him out.
Yeah. Because when I made the save before his dialogue starts, my sword were always out. Or my sword and shield were always out.
Nope, nope, we're fighting. Nope, we're fighting. No, we're not. Thank you.
This is the one you need healing up. Anywhere else is good. That was kind of weird doing it like that. You did it.
Arrgh!
Chopped a man when he's down on his knees.
Yep. Hello, Your Majesty. I guess you win. Good lord, I am so sorry, Captain. All is forgiven, my queen. What the hell was that all about? I may have also taken the lesson a bit too far. So you aim to destroy me? Never. I merely lost my composure. Why did you push me so? I only wish to teach you my skills. Why must you always cause trouble? I always like to keep things interesting, Cap. Also, this is serious. I need to be truly ready for what's out there. So maybe I pushed you so then you take off the kid gloves for me. Well, I would have to say you passed the test. Well, you'd be alright. I am fine. I am already dead. You don't need to worry for my safety. But you really did beat me soundly, as you can see. I feel like it's been happening a lot since our glory days. Nonsense, Captain. I've never met a finer swordsman in all my centuries. You simply could not keep up with your training since our fall. Our failure haunts me eternally, my queen. If only we had been more adequately prepared. Cool. Okay, I'll take you along. Do not test my strength like that. You know a goddess will always beat you. I had to put a healing word down a lot. My mana. My mana, it hurts. I'm glad that I managed to clue myself into how to fucking beat his really fast sword attack by making him not so really fast.
Well, that's why Paul, the magic flashes during that part to signal to you, hey, use your magic, which you then...
Oh, was it flashing? I had no idea.
Yeah, and see, and I figured you didn't see because I didn't notice the first time either, but... Because you're busy looking at him. I think that's really the kind of thing. You're looking at him, wait, it's like, okay, wait, what's he doing? What do I have to do? Even that flashing thing in the corner doesn't stand out enough to me. During that, my focus is just elsewhere. But yeah, it's the signal to, you're gonna need magic, but the thing is, you don't know what's coming. He does, I guess technically he does say his fastest attack, so it does tip you off to use the time spell. Of course, if you don't have the time spell, because you missed grabbing it in the underground thing, good luck. It is possible to survive that without the spell. You just have to block enough of them. And
My first instinct after, I started getting stabbed a lot was cast the shield spell.
The shield spell will probably break too fast, though, because it's like, what, number of hits or whatever, number of hits or damage, it'd probably break way too fast. Because that volley goes on for quite a bit.
I have every gem except for the new one. Okay. Where's the last one? I don't think it'd be in the void, because that'd be... Oh, nope. I don't have you yet. You're going in here.
I'll say don't, worry about it. As you play and explore, you're going to find new stuff. Like, you've got some new inventory items. You'll come across some new things in the world. Like, you will encounter stuff. As long as you explore, you'll eventually find it. It's not some super secret hidden thing, or some small little detail. you know, you'll come across new stuff. You're like, this was not in the original. Nice chisel.
What the hell? I've been everywhere, I think.
What new
Where?
items do you have? What new items do you recognize that weren't originally there?
Soap and a chisel.
So it may not be obvious right now, but like,
I'm not giving that ghost lady a bath.
well, I mean, how about a sponge bath?
I feel like that would fall under the purview of bath.
I think you're just a prude.
Well, you know, when you try to kill me, it kind of leaves a bad impression. Oh yeah, I didn't turn the lights on in here. Oops. I already looked in there. You know, maybe I can use it in there. Nope, okay. My first thought was pry it open.
It's not a bad thought. I mean, obviously you gotta kind of just look around. Like, where could I use this? You do have to kind of just take your time and kind of look.
That was
around
not
and
there
see
before. I don't appreciate that.
What was?
Skeleton in the picture.
Yep. Yeah, that was new. Paul gave me some slight nudging in the right direction, but I did eventually figure out what to do with the new items. It helps if you know. It's almost like it helps, I think, if you're a player who has played previously and you maybe commented about something you came across in the game, because that's one of the things that Paul did with some of these add-ons to the game, was making changes based off of the things that the players came across or said or did or didn't do in their playthroughs. Oh, that's what you're about. Because I'll say, like, just as an example, there's like one or two things at least that maybe I pointed out that, you know, oh, what's this for? Or, oh, this doesn't do anything. So then some of those things...
Hey, bud, can you print this yet?
Did he what?
I'm asking the mechanical void friend if he can print Tommy gun ammo yet.
He doesn't print Tommy gun ammo, remember?
Well, yeah, but there was updates to the game. He could now.
Well, is he upgraded?
No, but I'm pretty sure his upgrade only shows you the amount of bullets you have and the amount of bullets in the gun.
I guess that is his base. Well, because originally he spit out the random ammo.
Nope.
And some shotgun ammo. No. Wow, way to mess up dropping the beat right there.
Look, did I make you shiver in anticip? Patient?
I was wondering if you would wait the whole way.
Well, now you know I would, and I will do anything for the bit.
I figured you would.
Alright, nap time. Once the music's over and done with, of course.
Yeah, well, while you were doing that, I just got a shiny Lapras from my quest encounters. How about that?
Cool. You did it, I'm proud of you.
Was not expecting a shiny. I wasn't expecting a Lapras either. I had no idea what the encounter would be.
When looking through the game script, I found an unused line that says "shit powdered peppercorns." It's just in the middle of all the character talking, so I don't know what that's about. Well, you know what? Good thing I was looking down at my fucking tablet that time, so that didn't get a jump out of me. I heard it, and that still made me fucking have a start.
I actually didn't. I wasn't looking right at that moment either, so I only heard it.
Sorry, Paul, we're wasting all your good scares and whatever by just not looking. Oh, what the fuck would a chisel be used for? I hope that when translators go through the code, they have to change that not knowing it's nothing. That's kind of mean there, Paul. I love it.
They find it and they're like, what the fuck is this?
Like, I don't remember the Eyeball Spirit saying shit powdered peppercorn.
I mean, to be fair, Paul, you had a lot of also placeholder text for things. You like, I think you showed me or tweeted or something. You showed like a few like old stuff from like when you were working on it, where you just had like placeholder text, and it was just a lot of random garbage.
I saw that running along the ground. I don't appreciate that.
It's a snake, man.
It's still sad.
Well, you'd be too if you had all that smoke in your face like all the time.
You will feel my conquest.
I'm sorry, he'll feel your what now?
My conquest.
Ooh, is that what you call it?
That's what I call my Tommy gun. My conquestinator.
Whatever you want. What matters is, does it work?
Oh, where the fuck would this chisel go? God damn it.
Your ass.
Look, anything's a dildo if you're brave enough, so potentially. Fucking excuse you, sir.
Shove it in the sink. Right,
No, I accidentally shot him out of the air. I've never seen that animation, I'm not gonna lie to you. Normally I just kill him.
well, trying to wait for him to do the transition and hitting him during that, it's one of the harder stun opportunities to come up, I think, compared to a lot of the other enemies, where it's much more tied to their other functions. Like, half of them are when they go to attack, you can stun. Whereas that one, it's not part of his attack. He's just moving about. He may never even do the transition.
You're fucking kidding me, bud.
Get rocked. You idiot. drop and give me 20. Called a lot to you. We're all about to attack you. They take a lot of damage.
Yep.
You're going to die, actually.
So that's what the brute does when he executes you.
What's your last
It's
save?
just out front.
Yeah, but I think you have to deposit your bullshit again.
Yeah, I also got to capture a brute again. Hey, bud, you here?
What is that?
There's a second one.
Oh, you are. You're gonna die if you don't fucking do something. Oh boy. Yeah, some of that just needs to die. He followed you immediately. That one's good.
Saddened I couldn't capture all of them, but what can you do?
It wasn't worth trying to capture every single one. You needed to kill a few off to let yourself actually capture the others. There's just too many on screen at once, and then if you're trying to hit with the fire, you're bound to accidentally kill something anyways in the process.
Oh, now I got enough points for whatever the shit I wanted to grab. Let's see. That's from the darkness, and I want that. And you're from Earth, so you're useless. There you go. There we go, I got some nice hard drugs for my friends.
I'm sorry, you got what?
Nice hard drugs for my friends. Let's see, put those... let's see, who do I want to upgrade? Because I've only upgraded Shield Bro and Bat Bro.
Well, you like the ammo, dude. Being able to see the numbers.
It is handy, but I can also just do math.
If you're not gonna do them, I would do the fairy. I like her life leech ability.
Hey, you're useful.
I ended up using her more. For my
Yeah, I remember the Grim Reaper was saying I ate so many bacon bits. Hey, where'd you get that? Those crystals are contained raw void energy. I feel much better. Now while I'm freezing a baddie, I can heal your wounds at the same time. It's not super powerful, but still, should help you a bit. I'm ready to go whenever you are. Yeah, cool. Sadly, I'm running low on ammo now, which makes me sad.
You got an experience gem you can use.
Oh, you're right, thank you. Who's both of your favorite spirit designs? Design-wise? Design-wise, I absolutely have to say Shield Man.
See, my first thought was him too. I think I'm also very partial to knights and stuff. I think they just look cool. But if I kind of go through the list, well, the new one also is actually really cool. Just even the look of them is cool. But I think the little eyeball one's cute. That he just kind of like But if I have to go with design, yeah, my first instinct is the knight as well. And those kind of monsters. Like one of my favorite monsters in Monster Hunter. Because one, he's actually good. Like, it's good stats, but also I just like how he looks. I think they just look cool. Anything that looks like a knight. I've been talking to it's not the design part. I really like using the shield guy. I've kind of grown to like the fairy one more. And then the new one, hands down, is one of the best ones. I didn't get enough use out of the Scarecrow hiding one, but he is a much more specific use. There's definitely good value in him. But his is much more like, he's purely for this, whereas the other ones help you more in actual like combat in ways, where he helps you to like, I guess in some ways combat, but it's more like avoiding certain kind of combat.
Well, I didn't have to go looking for 7,000 years to find the Lich. He was just upstairs, sitting on the couch.
I was gonna say, you could have been, before depositing any of those in there, you could have been touching them on the lunar machine.
To be fair, I forget if the lunar machine, you know, eats them.
It does not. That's why I was gonna say you should touch the enemies if you can to make sure you unlock them. I mean, I would do it once you have now, even. You're gonna need to. You don't need to do every enemy, you just need every zone unlocked, which is, you know, the 4 of them. The only one, you know, because I can never remember which one is from where. The only one I exclusively do remember is the cadavers are from Earth, so they don't go anywhere. I guess also I remember the green tentacluster guy is for the bone marshes, but the rest I kind of forget. I guess the dark one that grabs you, that one's probably for the guy you're shooting now. Like, I wouldn't remember where he's from. I would guess this one is the one that has the...
There's a ghost there.
The weird, creepy creatures from the abyss. Weird, creepy creatures, that narrows it down.
Yeah, I personally think the fucking cadaver is one of the weirdest and creepiest, but, you know, he's from Earth.
Oh, he's the most that looks like, you know, he's like a zombie, kind of. Not exactly, but like, he is humanoid shape.
Alright, Vigils from Hell.
Should be the dark one.
Yep, he's from the very scary place that I don't like. I've already unlocked the Realm of Torment. Alright, Scavenger from Realm of Torment. Lich is from Cold Area.
If you get a tentacluster, or moving creature.
Yeah, you know what I need to heal too. Oh, there's that there. Why is that there?
I don't know.
Alright, Pokemon, gotta catch them all.
So it'd be nice to wait until it does like a tentacluster right now.
Ask and ye shall receive, I suppose.
Hey, there he is.
Please move.
Holy shit.
Oh my!
Come on, you're supposed to be aggressive.
Beat. Aggressive. Beat. Aggressive.
You are the biggest coward I've ever seen. Get up here and punch me in my perfect jawline. I'll wait until the shield spell goes away before I save. Thank you. Alright, that's all 4 of them. And the mysterious corner over there. I don't know what that corner is for, I admit. Let's organize it so I got my balls in a line. Yay. Alright, which one do I hate the least? Canada.
Wow. I guess that's the one you were mentioning before, Paul, because I got the one. But you said that there was another one, but it's like it just has to happen. There's nothing I can like do. Thing is, I have no idea like where to go, where I should be. I'm gonna guess it's in the Earth Realm, though. Most of the scares in the game are in the Earth Realm. There's less of them in the Lunar Worlds. 'Cause the Lunar Worlds only have so many screens. There's not quite as much you necessarily interact with per se, or items you find and such. I always start with the red skeleton for this one because I feel like he gives me just the most straightforward base. Like I can kind of like get him in position because I know where he kind of goes, and then from there I can just build off of him.
I don't mean to be as silent as I am for this.
Now you're focusing. I can never get Malice's body parts correct.
There we go. One of the skulls. You really had to put it on the 3rd floor, eh? To make the escape better?
Well, no, it's just physics. It needs to be at the top part so we can topple more. It's not gonna topple, put weights at the bottom of the tower.
Also, probably the most... There we go. So, as I was saying, probably the most peaceful Canada I've ever seen.
Where are all the moves at? Move sense where?
Did you make the time stop spell last longer?
I don't think so.
Because that sure feels a lot longer than it was.
Because you slow down time, it feels longer. I never really used the time spell.
Alright, Malice.
Against those guys. Just because, like, if I could end the spell early when I'm done with it, like, okay, I don't need to be slow anymore. If I could stop it, maybe I'd use it more. But because it can just linger like that, I'm just like, I'll just kill him normally. I don't care.
I hope one day one of you gets a scare that nobody else has gotten.
Well, Zell's less likely to encounter it just by the nature of tries to avoid anything scary, where if I at least try to seek it out, you might get lucky come across it.
Alright, thanks for just standing there and let me wail on you, Ganondorf.
Wow, chopping down corpses.
Yeah. Well,
I wonder what stat you're gonna max first.
the more I hit something, the less something hits me. And there, I can already go access Canada's boss. Dun-dun! Oh yeah, I remember. Come get me.
There might not be anything to come get you.
Probably not.
I found it kind of a pain in the ass to try to get
No.
on.
I'm sorry, I'm not telling you no, Zero. I'm telling this guy no.
Building for not so much the experience, but just the fear orbs. I had to spend quite a bit of time just kind of dicking about to like just have them pop in finally, because I wanted to, for the playthrough again, I wanted to be able to buy everything, but I didn't want to have to sit around and farm on screen.
I wonder if that's because as you move to a different area, enemies aren't even spawned in there yet.
I don't know. I'd have to know more about the spawning mechanics. Because I would go into a realm, I'd clear it out, I kind of wait a while, and then I'd jump to a different one to see, oh, maybe there'd be more enemies over here. But sometimes I just hit these periods of just nothing's around. We switch realms, all enemies disappear and come back slowly. Is it better to just stay in one realm then, as opposed to realm hopping? I think in the original playthrough, I for whatever reason defaulted to the ice world to do my farming. I stood in the spot where the save point is and just kind of like let things come to me. I would just literally like do something else, and then when I hear the enemy music, I'd switch back like to the game basically.
To be fair, this could also be the worst place, because they could be being locked inside Malice's castle right now.
I can see that newer players finding stuff easier, because they're more in full explore mode, whereas players clear the room, wait for, kind of like you said, kind of mark it off as done. I can certainly do that for sure, even if I am. All the other ones, and the limit was reached. And see, that's kind of why I thought that maybe switching was the right thing, because I thought like, well, maybe I didn't know. I assume maybe the enemies are in the other realms. Let me go warp over there and to the marshes and see. But if they disappear when you warp anyways, then that wasn't helping me when I was farming earlier. But I guess if they were getting all spawned and the other one switch, you kind of then switch and force it to just re-roll anyways. I didn't know if the worlds were connected in terms of where they're spawning. Like the house, right? When you're on Earth, they'll spawn on the first floor, the second floor, outside. So you kind of like keep checking all the different zones of the house. Whereas here, it's like, well, is this world connected to the other? If I'm killing stuff here, does it have any influence over at the Bone Marshes right now? So I didn't know, so I just kept world hopping when I wasn't finding anything.
Yeah, I think they're locked in Malice's castle.
In the castle, though, you have the maze in there, and...
You've got the lobby.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't even know if I ever fought anything inside the castle like that. Yeah, castle has no enemies, that's what I thought. I don't recall ever encountering anything there.
So what you're telling me is that I'm just not getting any spawns.
Or, like you were saying, they might be spawning in the other realm, so you might want to
Bitch.
try switching anyways. Just to
Yeah. I guess killing Malice's armies in Malice's area is not gonna go Malice's way, so he's telling everybody don't. I'm not going. I'm not doing it. I'm not brave enough this stream.
This screen, you're not brave enough at all.
Rude.
But true.
Ah, puzzle. I love that puzzle.
No, why doesn't Luna just like grab the balls off the shelf and just swap them around, man? Why should I do some slide?
Good question, actually, but she wants to have fun, I guess.
Hey. There's two she's talking about.
Got the best ranking possible on the slide puzzle first try. I'm proud of you, Zero. I always knew you could do it.
I thought I was going to get it fast enough, but obviously the time would be better, but I didn't get the rank. I need to go back and there's like two that I need to improve the time on. Something like that. Maybe it was 3 of them.
Maybe it was.
I got at least all gold, though, which was the goal, but like I want to get the flats for all of them.
What the fuck?
Uh-huh. So you may not have picked up on it right away. Didn't you notice that those color torches are new?
Nope.
Yeah. So
I'm
my
also-
brain immediately picked up. I was like, wait a minute. That torch didn't exist in this realm before. I didn't recognize the color. It was a one-way path from the starting point to the tunneling or whatever where you need to go. I immediately noticed that there was an extra torch with a different color. Like right here, I'm like, wait a minute, that green didn't exist before. That shouldn't be there. Orange, red. I'm like, okay, this is all familiar. So, new chef. Oh, I just saw the buddies flicker in that wall. Huh. Yeah, and well, I didn't use the shotgun in my playthrough, but yeah, hopefully, yeah, no more negative ammo for anyone. Hey, Zell, your favorite puzzle?
It sure ain't.
Hey, you know what you're trying to get to this time around, which helps. You still have to mechanically do the slide, but knowing what you're trying to get to certainly helps, because I was stupid the first playthrough and did not pick up on the clues.
Yeah, and there it is, showing me the puzzle.
Yeah, you've got that and the hint that's on the thing. As long as you see the hint, that's enough. But the picture on top of that can help. For convenience, you will need 2 explosive barrels. You don't need any more. Not that you could fit a 3rd in your inventory anyways, but still. What was it for? Platinum for this puzzle was 6 minutes, I think you said. 10 minutes for gold. I think I had like a 5:30 something. 5.5 minutes. I think which was about the same as my second playthrough in the stream. Because I actually fucking paid attention to what I was doing with the corners.
I wonder how that negative ammo thing even fucking happened, because that was wild when I saw that on your playthrough.
Yeah. I don't know how it somehow got desynced from the proper count or whatever, but I was very confused, going click, 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 like, what the fuck? I've got ammo, and it's just like, I don't know what's going on. Kid, what's going on?
Well, that almost works. I just need to swap these ones now. But unfortunately, close is only good in isn't only good in horseshoes and hand grenades. Did we ever figure out what the fucking background music of this place is? Because it gives me a headache at times.
I don't remember. I went through the soundtrack list, but I'm not going to be able to connect it all. And half the titles I don't even remember anymore.
Well, for this one, you just gotta listen to the low growls.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I mean, I looked through it, but if it's a track I wasn't already familiar with, I'm not going to remember what the name of it was here off the top of my head.
Alright, fair.
What's this about fart and piss? What are we talking about?
You have to choose
Yes,
either
we
a
have to
fart in your
choose.
mouth or piss in your ass.
I mean, I just have fart in my mouth, because that's not anything actually really going in me, per se. Piss in my ass, there's two things wrong with that. One, I don't want stuff going in my ass, and two, I don't want it to be piss if it's going to be something.
You see, and that's where you and I disagree. Because I can just shit out the piss. I can't untaste the fart.
Well, just don't taste it. If fart's in your mouth, then just don't breathe it in. Just expel out to push it back out after.
Well, I just gotta focus on
Also,
getting this part
generally
out.
speaking, things go in my mouth. Right? Things don't go in my ass. I may not like what's going in my mouth, but at least that's a natural entry point. My ass is not an entry point.
Well, tell that to all the gay men.
I mean, if that's what you're down for, that's right. I'm not, so I don't want things in my ass.
Their ass sure is an entry point.
That's what I'm saying. You know, if they're into it, I'm like, fine. Obviously, I think the choice is maybe easier than using that kind of logic. But for me, it's like, no, I don't want things naturally do not go in my ass in particular.
What, you
so
think
I
I'm gay, bruh?
not to be gay, I don't want things in your ass. Nice dragon.
To be fair, technically it's correct.
It's not though. It's not the right color. That's a pink, not a purple. It may be cute looking, this little tiny dragon curled up there, but it's not got the right head, and and the poor red dragon ain't got a tail. There, now you just need that purple in the corner there. It's the
Well,
question you raised, Paul.
no.
It makes me think of a similar one where it's dick in the mouth or dick in the butt, and it's like, well, I don't want either, but if I have to choose, I'm gonna choose the mouth only because things naturally go in there.
You see, for at least that, I can use Listerine.
My ass is still never an entry point. I'm not saying I'm gonna like it, but if those are my only two options. Yeah, I may not do sliding puzzles like super optimally, but I at least got used to the whole, like, in my mind the way I think of it is like sliding in the pieces kind of in reverse. Getting those two pieces in, insert them in like backwards. You have to flip-flop the two pieces so that when you shuffle them into the space, they line up correctly. And then I just use that logic throughout the entire puzzle. Because it doesn't matter if it's a 3x3 or a 10x10. The 10x10 is just going to take longer, but it's the same logic kind of throughout a lot of it, I feel. You can be more efficient in your setup as you go along to like save time down the road, but at the core, you're still just, you pick a corner, you start building it, and you just keep building off of it until you finally end up in like the other corner. You end up at the final part with a 2x3 space, and that's the final space that you like kind of work in to slide in the last bits of the puzzle. You never have to retread through old territory if the space is big enough. Having said that, some puzzles just don't click as well for some people. Just like sound puzzles. I always feel like putting sound puzzles in any game is always a risky is a risky business, because one, for deaf people, like that just, it doesn't work for them. But two, even if you're not deaf, it depends on what kind of sound puzzle. Like how accurate do I need to be able to read this sound, you know? Do I need to really be able to discern between two certain like notes, or is it very, very clear? I always think to the piano puzzle in Myst, where lots of people, well, is it the piano? No, yeah, it's like the organ, but like the rocket ship one. It involves sound. Some people just can't discern that slight difference between this note and that note, so they just like struggle with it, but that's just, they can't do it.
You don't gotta make excuses for me, Zero. I suck at them.
I'm not making an excuse for you, I'm just saying, just in general, that's just how it works. For you, obviously, slider puzzles are not so much your thing, whereas I'm comfortable enough with them. I may not be super fast at them, but, like, I'll get it. You give me a certain other kind of puzzle, like for example, speaking of the sound.
This is the same place I was just in.
Yeah, you are. Morse code in, what was it, something
Keep calm and don't explode?
Keep calm and don't explode. I cannot do the Morse code one. I cannot do it. My brain cannot understand how to separate those Morse code notes. I don't understand how people do it. I don't understand how people do it at a fast speed, let alone me trying to do it at some slow-ass speed. I cannot do it. My brain just does not understand how to differentiate a dash from the dot in a quick manner. It just doesn't work for my brain. Give me a slider puzzle any day. I fucking would rather do that than a Morse code puzzle. If that was a real life situation, I'm doomed. It's going off because I am not going to be able to solve it.
That's a real life situation. I'm gonna call my mama and say, "Sorry, mama, I'm gonna die."
I love you, Mom. Boom.
Sorry, mom, I'm fucked. What? Why? Oh, I gotta do a fucking slider puzzle for this to defuse this bomb, and well, that's not happening.
And there's like diabolical slider puzzle on this bomb. Next issue of PC Gamer print magazine. I think it comes out a week into October. I gotta go buy it somewhere because apparently I'm in that one someplace. Nice.
Well, alright, his tail's technically correct. I just need to move it over one more space so it's actually correct.
Yeah, you gotta be willing to break up some of it. You have to. You have to get those two end pieces in first. Like, completely disregard the pieces to the left of them. Those two right ones, the orange ones that are gonna touch the wall, just get those in first. And you can do it without breaking up the yellow snake at the yellow dragon at the bottom.
Well, I already snapped his neck like I'm Steven Seagal.
Well, yeah. Okay, well you got that. But that's fine. Now you have that wall correct. Now just keep building that wall. Like, maybe approach it that way to start for now. Is just keep getting the column of 3 correct. Until you're finally down to just the last 2x3 space. Yeah. You use all that space to the left to just shimmy out the pieces you need. Like, you need that orange tail out of there. So just get it out. And then get that yellow corner in. Yep, just like that. Get that in. And then just clean up those two. There you go. Yeah, you got it. There. And reverse it in. And now you've got just this space to work with, which
is much easier.
Yeah. Because at this point, you do not have to break up anything off to your right or above you. Like, you can work with just this 2x3 space. You will solve it. Like, you're gonna have to drop it temporarily. I recommend warping and saving.
You recommend warping and saving. You make it sound like something's about to come diddle my butthole.
No, I just mean you finally solved the puzzle. I'd hate for your game to crash or something stupid and you lose that progress. And that's why I mean not a temp save, I mean a perma save. My fear is that the sound bug kicks in randomly and then I lose my progress.
My queen, this is a gift I am unworthy of such things. That was raw void energy. I don't exactly know how to use it. I have no other abilities form that can assist you. Unless, yes, I've got it. I will enhance my attacks with burning holy flames. Together we shall cheese the boss of this area.
I don't think he said that. Cheese the boss? What are you talking about, actually? Oh, nothing, my queen.
Alright, I'll go do a couple things in here and then, plus I fixed to that, so no dice. Fuck you. It didn't need no fixing.
You mean the sound bug?
No. Maybe the sound bug, but I think he means the cheese for the holy flames on the boss.
Oh, gotcha.
Upgrade detected.
That's right.
Routing new energy to dormant processes. New subroutine active. additional function now available. I can now display all information for ammunition counts and magazine capacity. I shall keep you informed to better assist in combat strategy and planning. No further upgrades available. I am prepared to assist you. Let's continue your tasks. Yep, happy to have you. Get out of here.
Beep, boop, bop.
You are completely fucking useless in this area.
Dynamite. You blew open his chest.
I sure did.
Bloody best. His outfit. Kind of nice that the two spots that you need to blow up are in the same realm. You don't have to plug them. Charge!
I could fight the boss here right now, but I don't want to. This boss I find very annoying.
I'd say so. Of all the ones, it's probably the worst to deal with. A little bit of luck can help. If he slow moves, so that when you clear an opening in the ribs, for you to get lots of hits in, it can be fine. But when he's like zooming and zipping around too much, it can be a real pain in the ass. Like, I don't think there's really like there's no cheesy, like, quick way to deal with them. I feel like other bosses like the face, or I mean even the wall of eyes, like even that, like that, it's fairly straightforward.
It's straightforward, except when it just kills you and you don't understand why for like 10 minutes.
Well, yes, that part killing you, but I'm saying, but knowing that, like what to do, it's like it is just like time your slashes in, times both one. The face, you know, it's hit the eyes, hit the nose, and then reflect it and slash. Like it's.
Why was there a fucking...
Or is there what?
There was a face. I didn't appreciate it.
It's nothing.
Cyan, purple, green, yellow.
I liked this puzzle once I knew what I needed to do.
Set it on fire.
One way to do it.
Well, it was. Well, kind of.
But then I ran into a little snafu about it, and I was just like, oh. Poof, 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 poof. You've added a new small animation to the wall of eyes so that you know why he kills you now. Oh.
Oh, okay, good.
Whose weakness? Which boss? Oh, I was talking about a couple of them. Which boss were we talking about? And I didn't let myself get killed by the wall of eyes, so I missed out on the new animation. Because, I mean, I think most players, first time through, won't understand what killed them. Because all you see is shaking, and then it just says, like, you're dead.
Well, it was worth trying to put a regular cross up there.
I figured that's what you were trying to draw.
Fucking annoys me so much that that's how that's gonna work.
Just keep an eye on your magic, though. It took me, like, I don't know, 3 or so full things of magic to understand what I was trying to do there.
Well, I still don't understand it, but I'm trying to think.
Yeah, well, even once I understood, rather me trying to execute, I was fucking up and I didn't understand. So, I eventually got it. Chat helped me just a little bit, but I did ultimately understand what I needed to do.
You're a fucking cunt.
It's
Whatever.
not big enough to hit the whole thing, so yeah, you kind of have to aim it. Nice face. I like what you're doing there. Always that one corner piece.
Too many scary faces in there. I'm not, it's too close to bedtime for me to be getting jump scared.
Oh, come on now. You don't know if there's gonna be any actual jump scare.
I'm gonna guess that he decided that the scariest realm, which is actually one of the most tame, deserves to suddenly become the scariest fucking realm.
Just be brave. Believe in me who believes in you.
Don't you fucking lie to me. I will tolerate a lot of things, but lying is not one of them. I don't feel like doing those puzzles again, as cool as they were.
You feel like shitting in your pants?
No, I also don't feel like doing that. Yes, thank you. There's something under the floor, yep.
You've already dug it up, but it's like, hey, there's something there. There was something there, buddy.
I don't know why I saved. I'm just about to go to somewhere to save. Beep. Cuck. I don't think you're trying to draw a pentagram there.
Pentagrams are the devil, Bobby. I didn't think to pull out the eyeball buddy. That effect. I didn't use my eyeball buddy nearly as much this time through, just because I knew most of what I needed to know.
V.
V for Vendetta. Remember, we're way past the 5th of November.
V for fuck you, Spider-Man.
I want naked pictures of Spider-Man.
What could I be trying to draw? It's a
Spider-Man.
It's a 6x4. 6x4. Each space has 6 spaces total. Right? No, each space is 3. Each space is 3. It's a 6x4. Upside down cross with arrow. Gotta think. Come on, brain, you can do it. I know I don't get to use you very much, brain, but you can do it. I believe in you. You know, maybe... Well, hello. Well, my plan can be put on hold for now, I guess. I saw that scary face in the darkness. Yeah, so did I, about 5 times.
I mean, you saw it in the mirror.
That's rude, man. How could you? I brought you on here so you could be a good friend, and you're just sitting here being a fucking turd.
You.
Man. Oh, I leveled up. Cool. Level up my vigor, whatever. Nah, fuck it. I'll figure that shit out later. It's late, I'm tired, so I'm not thinking as well as I could. Who knows, with a fresh head, I'll probably figure it out later.
Age quitter.
I'm willing to think that what it's guarding is just another void crystal, because there's one more I haven't found. And it's not necessarily I haven't found it, it's I haven't bought the fucking thing. And there's one more stone friend, so I'm gonna wager that and there's a void crystal for the last stone friend. I just need to find the last friend. Well, don't matter. Figure it out later. So, I'm gonna quit. Yeah, we don't need to. No, I've already got the baby jump scare.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I got it last. No, the first. Nope, second stream I did of this. It didn't scare me as much thanks to your thumbnail, but you know, the first time the baby jumped me not on the quit screen, that scared the shit out of me. I think I called him a cunt.
Call me rude. Go to bed.
I'm planning on it. He jumped me right outside of Pippi's room.
That's fitting.
Like, the moment I broke the seal, he came onto screen and just jumped on me.
You're like babies? Oh.
Meanwhile, I think yours jumped on you when you were in the closet? Going upstairs?
I unleashed it in the living room, I think, and no, it jumped on me in the study.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because we heard something, because I was watching your video.
I think the noise was unrelated. I think it was a different noise spook that just randomly goes off, and then he decided, like, now's my time to strike. Fuck this guy.
Such a perfect line of just fuckery for you to get the piss scared out of you. Because you jumped back from that, and that was good.
I'm curious what it looks like when he actually kills you, though. I mean, it's probably just another death. But
I think it's just you scream, and Death's like, dude, you suck.
some deaths have like that little extra animation, like when a monster kills you like in a certain way, or if it's because of your panic meter, you get like that little extra thing, mouth closing, the zombie or coming at you in your face. And I don't know if there's one for the baby. It could just be simply just the screen goes red and you die. But
The baby's just health drain until red screen. Thanks, Disaster Squad.
Okay, so it's just to that, because when he latched onto me, normally I'd like to see deaths just to let it happen to see it, but in that instance I was just like, get it off me, get it off me. And apparently he'll like only do that once, I guess. I guess he'll never like encounter like me like that in game, because he never did again. The baby never showed up again.
Didn't really intend for him to kill you, just drain a little health. He's just a nuisance to make me laugh. To be fair, with him running around the house, you randomly hear the baby. That's pretty unsettling.
Well, and even if he's designed to never pop up again, I don't know that. After he did that, I was paranoid for the rest of the time. Like, where's that fucking baby? Like, he's in the house still somewhere. He's somewhere roaming. I just don't know where. It was just the fucking Randall's truck all over again, where it's just like, God, nothing's safe, because even in the menus.
I'm putting batteries into this doll. Rah!
Yeah, well, that one, it's kind of like, well, it's a scary looking doll. You probably shouldn't put batteries into it, but it's just like, yeah, whatever. I'll try. Oh, we were talking about that, I think, last night. That places like that in your inventory, and then the mummy in the truck. It's like it was made to make you paranoid of safe zones, places you're supposed to be safe from the enemy from the game. It's like, no, you're truly not safe anywhere, and you just don't know anymore, and then you stop trusting anything, which is kind of the whole point, because now you come across a friendly ally and you're like, are you really Jen? Are you? I don't know. Maybe you're just something in disguise. Maybe you're gonna stab me in the back when I turn around, I don't fucking know. Nothing's sacred anymore.
Yeah, fucking... I hate it when a safe zone suddenly becomes an unsafe zone.
I hate it, but I love it.
Just makes me not want to trust anything the developer ever does again. Like, oh, cool, you made another game? It's happy and friendly? Oh, fucking is it? Like how my truck was happy and friendly until a mummy said, hey, shut the fucking door?
I'm trying to think, New Spirit, without me spoiling, I'm trying to think in my head, wait, where did I find the spirit? Because I'm picturing all the new things, I know what I did with them and where. Where did I... Oh, yes, that's right.
See, now if I had to throw a guess, because there's only one thing I can think it is, well, actually, I can't even think of that, because it's just vibing is all that thing's doing now, after giving it the chicken leg.
I'll say more after you ultimately find it, or we nudge you in the right direction to find it, whatever it ultimately takes, but I can see why people would miss it, and I can see why some people, if it's not their first time playing, maybe, but you know what, maybe a new player might also be more prone to find it. I can see it both ways. Once I got it and understood the whole thing, I was like, okay, now it makes sense, and okay, now I should have thought of it sooner in a sense. But I feel like it is also something you could still just kind of miss just because you just hadn't looked.
I also did notice that for some reason Jen has an animation with the knife now. When before it was just she'd hold it and then that's it. Now she kind of swings with it a little bit.
Kind of like pokes it kind of forward. Like
yeah.
Like angles it a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Because before, all you ever used it for was to cut the chair open.
Cut the chair and get the rope.
Cut the rope for the well. So there was never an animation tied to it.
Which leads me to believe that something else needs to be done with the knife, but then the chisel I still haven't found its use for, and it's clearly not useful in the void because they can't go there.
Yeah, so you at least rule that out. You know it's in the Earth realm. I think what you need to do is you just need to, not doing anything else, do what I did. Just start, like, look in a room and just look at, Could I use it on anything here? No. Move to the next room and just kind of like look around.
I'll tell you right now, there's
Look
one
around.
place I know I'm not going ever again. That's the bathroom upstairs, because there's still probably a crazy bitch in there waiting to kill me.
Yeah, well, but how do you know it's not used there? I'm just saying, if you go around everywhere just for, and just kind of slowly think, I think you could come across it the same way that it finally clicked in my head. But
That's the thing there, Paul. If you think you didn't draw enough attention to a certain thing, it is actually probable you did not draw enough attention to a certain thing.
I will say you do have some stuff at your disposal that could help you with it.
Well, I'd hope so. I've got the chisel, and that's the only item that... The chisel and the soap, which are the only two items that have seen no use so far.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, trust me, like, when we actually get, I can explain more without spoiling anything. Like, there is a way to, like, find these things, but it's just as easily possible to not do them or just miss it, just because everyone plays differently. Everyone finds stuff in a different order. They look and notice different things. They use different items and spirits and weapons. Like,
See,
there's no guaranteed way to make it, like, necessarily obvious without just outright pointing it out to the player.
See, my thing is I think the soap's used to kill the Occupado monster because it opens the door and runs into the other side of the bathroom, so you put it on the floor, it slips, it falls, it cracks its skull open, you gotta laugh at it while you're having a shit. But I also think that that's a little too comedic.
It is, but Paul also does like to put in some funny stuff into the games that are completely, like, not scary and can be comical. Like, I don't know how much you've encountered. I'm not going to say some of the things because you may not have, like, found them yet.
Let's see. I've encountered the baby. I've encountered the Occupado monster. I've had the dream about the skull bodying Jen. The thing
Those
in
are
the...
more scare things, though. There are some things in both, like, in 2 and in 3 that are much more just straight up humorous.
Well, those are mostly things that, like in 2, where you clean the rag and you give it to Death and you get that funny little scene.
Well, that's a very strong example of just silly for the sake of being silly and funny. Like, it completely breaks the immersion of a horror game, but who cares? Because it's like, it's a fun Easter egg and a funny thing to find. So there are some things in 3 that do have that same kind of vibe, where it's maybe kind of more fun and amusing and silly or whatever, and it has nothing to do with the core game or the story or have necessarily any true purpose. It could literally just be for a laugh.
The only thing I can think of that's... The only thing I can think of that's even remotely funny in Curse 3 is the Freak Phone.
Freak Phone, which existed in the original, that one is a pure just for laughs. Hell, even Jen fucking laughs at it, right? She's holding in a laugh from it. But you have not encountered some of the things, and I will not spoil it until you either find it yourself or if you eventually then say watch mine. Because I encountered quite a few of the things. I actually RNG'd into quite a few of the things even early on in the game, which was really nice. But I was also trying to be more thorough for some of the stuff anyways.
Yeah, I'm trying not to look at your playthrough, like...
Definitely don't. Don't until you're done with the game yourself at the very least. And, like, done whatever exploring you want to do on your own. If at the end of the day you're done with it, then you want to look and see. You'll see some bits that you have not encountered yet yourself. The baby you know now, okay, fine. But there are other things that still have not happened for your playthrough. And they may or may not. That's kind of the catch about it, though. It's some of the stuff that he's programmed is random, just like in the other ones. So you may or may not encounter it. Even if you're looking for it, you just may not random to it. Unless you put in time. Which is kind of cool, because then everyone's playthrough is kind of, like, different. But at the same time, for me, who likes to be a completionist for certain things, it's kind of like, I want to see the new stuff. But I wanna, Dad.
I also gotta wonder, too, because the update note themselves said new boss. And I was like, well, I haven't encountered a new boss yet, so maybe...
Have you, though?
No, I haven't.
You've encountered a new boss. You did it today.
What's the new boss? Oh, well, I guess he's... I don't consider him a boss. It's not a boss.
Well, I mean, okay. Well, in my mind, he's a boss fight. His first one is not a huge. That second form, that's a boss fight. That's boss fight level of Curse 2 when he goes ape shit on you. He does the same thing here. He goes two-wing angeled on your ass.
All right.
To me, that's a boss.
I would just call that extra content is what I call that, but yeah, I guess you can call that a boss. But I was thinking that maybe like Spencer's a boss now. Because, you know, he's kind of being an asshole throughout the whole game, and he doesn't actually fucking do anything to you unless you purposefully poke him in the asshole with a bullet.
Well, for all you know, there could be a new boss that you just haven't even encountered yet, much like you're finding new puzzle stuff that didn't exist before, because you haven't finished exploring everything, right? So
No, not
you
yet,
don't know
but
when you...
I'm wagering all the bosses in the Void are the same so far, because I think it'd be a pain in the wiener otherwise.
It's not that, I'm not saying he would change those, but who says you couldn't have another boss elsewhere for something?
True, for all I know, I open up the fucking gas valves and, oh, fucking, here's Malice's little nephew, Salam, and he's here to kill you now.
Bringing family into this now? Family.
I don't know, Malice seems like the guy to have a nephew and to lock him in a fucking gas valve puzzle. Next time we just sit here and shoot the shit, I should open up, like, fucking Warframe or something.
And you're just playing a whole nother thing. You need to go to bed.
Yeah. Alright, fine, I will.
You're the one who said you were going to.
I know. Jeez Christ, come on, you're turning me into Jimmy Two Shoes here.
Go to bed.
That's a Canadian Cartoon Network reference there. Alright.
Watch them Canadian cartoons.
Alright, for everybody who's fucking here now and everybody who watches in the future, have a great day, a great night, and, you know, don't be a shitter. If you see somebody in trouble, help them out. Be a good person. Be the you I believe you can be.